Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics announced when we're going to get more content for Marvel's Avengers. I know we're all kind of looking for a reason to play past our 150 current, but what do you do when you're leveled up that high? Well, you move on to the next story. Kate Bishop, I'm sure a lot of us have already completed, but what's next? Well, on March 18th, they announced we're going to be getting a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, and the latest hero, Clint Barton. That's right, we'll be playing as Hawkeye, and to be honest, he kind of looks similar to Kate Bishop.
I don't know about you Warzone fans, but I'm definitely getting a little tired of Verdansk. It's feeling a little stale. You know, we've gotten a few changes to the map along the way, and that's been great. We've also gotten Rebirth Island, which has kind of added a whole new dimension to Warzone, which has been awesome as well. But we haven't really gotten any major changes to the Verdansk map in a while. And we're getting the Season 2 cinematic trailer, and let me tell you, this is one awesome action scene. We've got a helicopter flying into Laos, Southeast Asia. We're talking jungles, we're talking mountains. This may be a hint at what a new map could possibly hold for us here, which is awesome. It's actually got the strike team going in to save Adler, who is actually captured right at the end of Season 1 by Stitch, who's actually over on Rebirth Island with all that Nova 6, and we're actually introduced to the new villain, I think, in the new Black Ops here, and it's Naga. And Naga's working with Stitch around with this Nova 6 gas, and they've got Adler, and they're taking him back to Verdansk. We're not sure what's happening here, but the strike team's in Laos. They're trying to save him, and that's kind of where the storyline's headed here. So I'm hoping Warzone kind of just rolls with this, and we do get a new map here, whether it's Rebirth Island size or, you know, something around Verdansk or maybe a little bit smaller. It'd just be nice to get that mix up. It does look like we're going to be getting a few new guns, assault rifle Galil from the original Black Ops. We're going to be getting a Gatling gun Score Streak, which looks pretty sweet there. He jumps out of the helicopter and that thing's just blasting everywhere. So that one's going to be a good time. So we're going to be getting also a few new integrations into zombies as well. So look for that. I'm telling you, this is going to be a huge update. Season 2 is going to bring, I think, a ton of fresh content. And if you've been getting bored of Warzone, getting bored of Black Ops, I think you're going to be revitalized here. This one's going to be a good one. So in a few days, make sure you're downloading that one.
I can't believe it. It's already that time of year. Yes, Nintendo Direct, it has finally struck, and it hit us with a lot of great games. And starting things off, I'm going to hit you with Splatoon 3. Yes, unfortunately, it's not coming out this year, but early 2022, it sounds like we will be getting the third installment to this spectacular series. This series, if you've never played it, it's like a 4v4 crazy team deathmatch style game that has really evolved into something spectacular. So what's next? We got Zelda Skyward Sword remake finally coming, and that's coming later this year. My brother, myself, I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, and they are finally bringing it to the Switch with some upgraded controller options. So this will be great to be able to relive this experience yet again. It has been 10 years already. It's already been 10 years since we played this game on our updated consoles. So what's the next thing? The next character to Smash Ultimate. Yes, Pyra from Xenoblade 2. She is hitting the roster and she seems pretty juicy. Yep, another fighting character. Not so surprised from that JRPG style game, but nonetheless, it is another great addition to this roster. Smash has continually hit us with awesome characters, and this is yet another one. But now let's talk about Mario Golf. Finally, we're getting a Mario Golf game on the Switch. I am anticipating that, this is going to be great because I used to love this on the GameCube. I remember renting this way back in the day several times over and playing this with my friends. It was a lot of fun. I can only imagine what they're going to do on the Nintendo Switch version of this. But one of the biggest things I think that Nintendo hit us with is a Star Wars game, a free-to-play multiplayer Star Wars game set between The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. So Oh, this could be really cool. The fact that it's coming to the Switch, especially later this year. Wow, I cannot wait to find out more information about this game.
Every now and then, you see a game that just explodes, and, well, Steam has that game. Have you heard of Valheim? This game has reached 2 million units sold in under 2 weeks. It had 360,000 concurrent players. If you haven't heard of Valheim, this might be your next game. Valheim is a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, set in a procedurally generated purgatory inspired by Viking culture. Battle, build, and conquer your way to a saga worthy of Odin's patronage. Richard Svensson, CEO of Iron Gate Studios, said, "Our goals were pretty much to cover our development costs so we could continue to exist as a studio and continue working on Valheim. I guess our future is safe for now." Valheim has not been rushed. It's a product of more than 3 years of iterative development with features added and tested on a core team of early adopters. Also, as a designer, I don't like to follow popular conventions, but try to go on my own way. This seems to have worked out. Well, Valheim seems to be taking the world by storm, and if you haven't tried it, well, maybe you will. I know the ITG guys are jumping in.
There are some people that want to speedrun through a game or just want to get to the end. But if you're like me, you like to look for the secret passages or get those 50 headshots or those hidden treasures and like to be rewarded with an achievement or a trophy, you might have noticed on the Xbox mobile app for the iOS and the Android that the achievement list is actually missing. Well, good news, on a recent podcast with Major Nelson, Jason Ronald, Xbox Director of Program Management, revealed that the achievement tab are back soon after listening to the feedback. Well, that's really good news because I actually do miss my achievement tab from my Xbox mobile app. Also, Jason Ronald also tweeted to the fans that we will be seeing a lot more of backwards compatibility enhancements coming out this year, such as improved frame rate. So now could be a good time to start downloading all those favourite Xbox 360 games.